Hey there, in this video I'm going to show you what sold on eBay this week. It was an exciting week. I had a lot of sales. It actually turned out to be over $1,000 in sales. My name is Lee Meyer and I'm the founder of listingtofreedom.com, where I teach people just like you how to make money flipping thrift finds. I've got my eBay account all pulled up on my computer and ready to go. So we're going to jump in. I'm going to walk you through all of my sales. I have several items pulled up that we'll walk through more in depth, and we can talk about those a little bit more. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'm going to jump on over to my computer. Hey there, I'm at my computer and I've got everything all pulled up here ready to go. So you're looking at my eBay account, and this is the eBay Seller Hub. I get a lot of people asking me what my account is or what my store name is, and it's right here. So if you want to look that up and follow me, I'm perfectly fine with that. It's a great way actually to see what I sell and what I'm listing. All right, so the graph here shows my sales. It does look very small. It doesn't look like a lot because when I got onto my computer this morning, this vertical dollar amount here had changed. So this was at 100 and 200, but because I had a really big day yesterday, this now changed the scale to $200 and $400. So if you go through the last week, these are all over $100 days. So 183, 150, 145, 158, 283 I had yesterday. So I'm going to jump over. It says here 1,036. But that includes actually today, which I haven't had any sales yet today because it's early in the morning when I'm filming this. So I'm going to go over to my orders tab. I have this all ready for you, and I've put in a custom date here for the last week. This is last Friday to today, or through Thursday, which was yesterday. And that was a total of 60 sales, and that was $1,180 of gross sales. And that's the total amount of sales. I believe that includes sales tax, and it also includes what the buyer paid for shipping. All right, so I got my calculator pulled up here because I just want to figure out how much per sale that is, and then divide by 60. So it's roughly about $20 per sale. I did have a lot of really small sales. I was running a pretty aggressive sale trying to clear out old inventory. So there were several items that didn't sell for very much, but it happens to everybody. It happens to every reseller. You can't always know what's going to sell for quite a bit. So I'm just going to scroll through these for you. And then I've got probably a dozen or so of these items pulled up for us to talk about a little bit more in depth. All right, so this keeps going. This one I did want to make a note of. These were a pair of overalls, vintage overalls. I did get I believe it was an offer that I accepted for $23, and I got a message the next day from a parent saying, this was my teenage daughter who I didn't authorize to be on my account, and she bought these. Can you cancel the order? And that is the most frustrating thing. Like, if you're a parent and your child purchases something on your account, have them pay for it themselves. If they have to get a job, if they have to go mow lawns, whatever they have to do, they need to be held responsible. But as a seller, it's a little bit aggravating because if I don't cancel the order, then I would ship it to them, and then they could open up a return and have the item sent back to me, and then I'd have to refund them. So if this happens, and it's happened on several occasions, this isn't just a one-time thing, it's happened not a lot, probably 3 times since I've been selling. But if it happens, I just refund them and say, oh, don't worry about it. So just one of those things. All right, so I'm going to finish scrolling through here, and then I'm going to jump in and show you what we sold this week. All right, so the first item I have is this Torrid dress. This sold for $18.99. This was on an offer. I sent out an offer for $18.99, and so that was accepted. So if you send out an offer, it won't show that price here. It actually will show your original asking price. And then this is a pair of Lucky brand women's jeans, and it's this style called ginger. They do make different cuts. So this was a ginger, I think it was ginger skinny. I did have a ginger boot cut that I sold a couple weeks ago, and that sold super fast. I believe it sold for $22.99. These skinny ones sold for $17.49. Next up, I've got this vintage men's shirt. It has, I'm going to zoom in on here. It has some cars and a Hawaiian print, and this sold on a best offer. I believe it was for $15, or I accepted an offer for $15 on that one. And then another pair of Lucky Brand. These are the men's jeans. They're the 221 original straight, and these sold for $24.99 plus shipping. And another vintage, a lot of vintage items this week. This is a little girl's dress. And anytime I post dresses like this, I think a lot of buyers have watches set up for these, so they can set up a watch. So anytime a new listing that matches their watch criteria comes up, they get a notification. So what happens when I list these is I all of a sudden get a lot of different offers. I've also on these, specifically on these vintage dresses, I don't know if it's one seller in particular because it's always from Portland, Oregon. But I get like 3 offers from they're different accounts, but they all say they're from Portland, Oregon. So it's a little suspicious. I think it's one person sending in multiple offers. But I did get an offer from a different person, not in Portland, for $21. This next item is cool. If you watch my haul video, I think I'm saying this right, Kuhl. And this is what the vest looks like. It was in super nice condition, and I sent out an offer on this for $42.99, and that was accepted. Next item is this buffalo western wear jacket, and I did use the keyword rockabilly for this. So it's just a really nice design. It's not any particular brand specifically, but I thought it was really nice. It did take quite a while to sell, so let me look at the date. So I started it in March of this year, so we're looking at 5 months to sell, if I'm doing my math right. The next item are these Carrots, is the brand, equestrian leggings. Now these were leggings, these were not full seat padded joppers. Those sell for quite a bit more, but these leggings still sold. I believe I sent an offer out on these for $22.99. So watch out for that brand, Carrots. This is a Jordache skirt. So Jordache is one of those brands that you don't think of as a reseller, but I came across this and it was a vintage item. It was denim, any kind of denim dress or denim skirt has been doing really well for me. So I went ahead and got this. I believe this one sold for $15, if I'm remembering the price right, that I accepted an offer on that. This one is a Free People beach knit sweater. I'm going to show you the tag because I didn't initially know that it was a Free People item, but it said FP Beach, so that kind of was, I was like, oh, pretty sure that's Free People, and it definitely was. So that's that item that sold within the week, just a couple days. All right, this is another vintage item. This one did take almost a month to sell, and it's a vintage nightgown. I love these nightgowns. This is just a random brand. I've never sold this brand before, but any type of vintage nightgown, especially if it says made in the USA. If you can find the Union Made tag, that's even better. So it's pretty simple. It has the lace around the top, but yeah, not too fancy. All right, this is one of my favorite brands. This is a Soft Surroundings sweater. I did list this during the off season, so I may have been able to get a few more dollars for it had I listed it, in the fall or held out for a little bit better offer. This did sell on sale, so I didn't take an offer on this one. I was running a sale for 30% off, and it sold for this full sale price of $23. And I listed this June 18th, so it took almost 2 months to sell that item. This is a 7 for All Mankind, and these sold for the full price on sale. It was 10% off sale. It sold for $26.99. I find the 7 for All Mankind can be a hit or miss for how much you get for it. So, all right. And then the last item that I have for you here is a girl's uniform dress. And this is by a brand that's called Dennis. Let me see if I have the tag picture. You can kind of get an idea of what the tag looks like there. For some reason, this brand sells really well. I've done a little bit of research on it, and it is what is worn by a lot of the Catholic schools. Each school has their own specific print. I didn't know this till I started reselling these. And so if you go to a certain school, you have to get that certain print. And so I put the number here, and then parents can come online and buy that specific style that they need. And then the last thing I want to say about this, a lot of times I have these go for $20 or more. This one had been sitting since the end of May, but it's starting to get back to the back to school shopping time. So that finally did sell for the $17. So I was happy on that. And a lot of times I do find these in big groups or lots where maybe the child's outgrown and the parent donates the entire wardrobe. So in this lot, I believe I got several of these dresses and possibly skirts. So keep your eye out for these. They usually sell pretty quickly. I've even had them sell overseas on occasion. So that's everything I have for you in this video of what sold this week. If you'd like to learn more about how to make money flipping items, make sure that you sign up for my free course called my free 5-day course called Reseller Bootcamp. I'm going to leave the link below this video. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video. It helps my channel out a lot. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.